Listen, right now while you are watching this, something is happening inside your skull that you cannot feel and cannot see. Your brain is experiencing a kind of damage that accumulates silently for years before it becomes noticeable. By the time you reach 60, roughly 5 to 10% of your brain volume has already disappeared compared to when you were 25. Not damaged, disappeared, gone. Researchers using advanced brain imaging have documented this loss in thousands of subjects, and the pattern is consistent. But here is what nobody tells you. This loss is not inevitable. It is not just aging. It is the visible surface of a preventable process that starts with something happening every single night when you close your eyes. I am Dr. William, and what I want to walk you through today is the exact cascade of events that leads to brain shrinkage and cognitive decline, and then I want to show you how to reverse it by understanding what happens during the only window of time when your brain can actually repair itself. The mechanism I am about to explain has been confirmed in laboratories worldwide. It is straightforward, it is science-based, and it explains why some people stay mentally sharp at 75, while others develop noticeable memory problems at 60. The story starts with what happens when you fall asleep. Most people think their brain is resting at night. This is completely wrong. Your brain during deep sleep is actually one of the most active organs in your entire body. It is doing something extraordinary that only happens in this state. It is running a waste removal operation. During the day, your brain is focused on the outside world, processing information, making decisions, creating memories. But at night, something shifts. When you enter deep slow-wave sleep, the spaces between your brain cells expand by roughly 60%. This expansion creates channels through which cerebrospinal fluid can rush, flushing out the metabolic waste that accumulated during your waking hours. This system is called the glymphatic system, and it is quite literally the plumbing that keeps your brain clean. The primary waste being cleared is a protein called beta amyloid. You have heard this name associated with Alzheimer's disease because amyloid plaques are found in Alzheimer's brains. But what most people do not realize is that your brain produces beta amyloid every single day. It is a normal byproduct of neural activity. The problem is not production. The problem is clearance. When the glymphatic system works properly, amyloid is flushed out nightly. When it fails, amyloid accumulates year after year, eventually forming the plaques that damage the connections between neurons. Here is the critical problem that affects nearly everyone over 60. Deep slow-wave sleep, the only type of sleep that activates the glymphatic system, becomes increasingly rare with age. A healthy 25-year-old spends roughly 15 to 20% of their sleep time in deep slow-wave sleep. A typical 60-year-old spends only 2 to 5%. That means you are getting roughly 1/5 to 1/10 the amount of glymphatic clearing that you need. The waste does not get flushed, it stays there, it accumulates, and that accumulation is the foundation of accelerated cognitive decline. But you will not notice it happening. There are no symptoms, not today, maybe not even this year, but eventually that accumulated waste interferes with the connections between neurons. Communication becomes sluggish, memory formation becomes less efficient, and one day you will notice something is wrong. The reason deep sleep declines is not mysterious. It happens because of specific changes in your brain's neurochemistry after 60. The first change involves a chemical called adenosine. Adenosine is a byproduct of brain cell energy metabolism. During your waking hours, adenosine accumulates in your brain tissue. This accumulation creates sleep pressure, the feeling of drowsiness that builds throughout the day. When you finally sleep, high adenosine levels push your brain into deep sleep. But after 60, your brain cells are less metabolically active in certain regions. Less activity means less adenosine production. Less adenosine means weaker sleep pressure. Your brain does not drop as deeply into slow-wave sleep. You spend 8 hours in bed but only get 15 to 30 minutes of actual deep sleep instead of 90 to 120. The second change involves melatonin production. Melatonin is a hormone produced by your pineal gland that coordinates the shift from day mode to night mode. It is far more than just a sleep signal. Melatonin is one of the most powerful antioxidants in your body. It directly quenches free radicals that would otherwise damage your neurons. After 60, melatonin production declines by roughly 50%. A 70-year-old typically produces half the melatonin of a 30-year-old. Without adequate melatonin, your body cannot coordinate the shift into deep sleep. Your circadian rhythm destabilizes. You wake up during the night. Each awakening resets the sleep architecture. You never achieve the sustained deep sleep that activates glymphatic clearing. The third change involves GABA signaling. GABA is the primary inhibitory neurotransmitter in your brain. It is the chemical signal that tells neurons to stop firing and calm down. When GABA signaling is strong, your brain becomes quiet and deep sleep is possible. When GABA signaling is weak, your brain remains partially activated even during sleep. You get light sleep instead of deep sleep. After 60, GABA receptor density decreases throughout your brain. You become less sensitive to GABA. Deep sleep becomes harder to achieve. So now we understand the problem. Your glymphatic system is failing because you are not getting deep sleep. You are not getting deep sleep because your adenosine levels are too low, your melatonin is declining, and your GABA signaling is weakening. This creates a downward spiral. Poor sleep leads to amyloid accumulation. Amyloid accumulation itself disrupts sleep quality further. The longer this continues, the more brain damage occurs. But here's the breakthrough. Neuroscience has identified specific compounds that directly address each of these three mechanisms simultaneously. These compounds restore adenosine accumulation, boost melatonin production, and enhance GABA signaling. And remarkably, these compounds come from food sources that are completely accessible. The first compound is L-theanine, an amino acid found in high concentrations in green tea. L-theanine crosses the blood-brain barrier and increases GABA production while simultaneously promoting dopamine synthesis. It does this without causing daytime drowsiness. When you consume L-theanine in the evening, it smooths the transition into deep sleep by enhancing your brain's ability to suppress waking neural activity. Research published in the Journal of Clinical Psychiatry found that older adults consuming green tea with significant L-theanine content showed measurable improvements in deep sleep duration and cognitive performance. The second category of compounds is anthocyanins, the pigments that give dark berries their color. Anthocyanins suppress neuroinflammation, which directly interferes with deep sleep. Chronic neuroinflammation activates your brain's immune cells called microglia. When overactive, these cells release inflammatory molecules that damage nearby neurons and prevent the neural quieting necessary for deep sleep. Anthocyanins suppress this inflammatory cascade. They inhibit the master inflammatory switch called nuclear factor kappa B. They reduce pro-inflammatory cytokines, and they allow microglia to shift from a damaging state to a healing state. A study from Nutrients Journal found that older adults consuming dark berries daily for 12 weeks showed significant improvements in sleep quality and cognitive performance. The third compound is conjugated linoleic acid, or CLA, found in grass-fed beef. CLA increases mitochondrial efficiency in brain cells, meaning your neurons produce more energy from the same amount of fuel. More energy production means more adenosine accumulation, which means stronger sleep pressure and deeper sleep. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that CLA supplementation in older adults increased nighttime adenosine levels and increased deep sleep duration by an average of 40 minutes per night. That is enormous. 40 additional minutes of the sleep stage that clears brain waste. The fourth compound is ellagic acid from pomegranate. When you consume ellagic acid, your gut bacteria metabolize it into compounds called urolithins, particularly urolithin A. Urolithin A activates autophagy, your cell's quality control and recycling system. During autophagy, damaged mitochondria and accumulated cellular debris are broken down and recycled. This is essential for maintaining healthy neurons. When autophagy declines with age, neurons accumulate damage that impairs their function. Urolithin A forces your brain cells to recycle damaged structures and build new healthy ones. Studies show this dramatically improves neuronal energy efficiency, which again drives adenosine accumulation and deep sleep. The fifth compound is pterostilbenes, plant-derived polyphenols found in high concentrations in dark chocolate. Pterostilbenes cross the blood-brain barrier efficiently and suppress inflammatory molecules directly. They enhance GABA signaling. They provide potent antioxidant protection. A study from Molecular Nutrition and Food Research found that pterostilbene supplementation in aging mice increased both sleep duration and sleep quality, while simultaneously reducing amyloid accumulation in the brain. Now here is what you need to do practically. Your brain needs all 5 of these compounds working together. The routine is straightforward and takes minimal time. First, drink a cup of green tea approximately 2 hours before bed. Green tea provides L-theanine and GABA enhancement. Second, Consume a small portion of dark berries, roughly 1 cup of fresh or frozen blueberries or blackberries. Dark berries provide anthocyanins and neuroinflammation suppression. Third, include grass-fed beef in your dinner, roughly 3 to 4 ounces. Grass-fed beef provides conjugated linoleic acids. Fourth, consume pomegranate in your dinner, either fresh fruit or juice. Pomegranate provides ellagic acid that your gut bacteria will convert into urolithins. Fifth, consume dark chocolate with at least 70% cacao, roughly 20 to 30 grams in the hour before bed. Dark chocolate provides pterostilbenes and phenylethylamine that promotes sleep. What this combination does is provide a complete toolkit for restoring deep sleep architecture and reactivating your glymphatic system. The L-theanine begins the transition to sleep and enhances GABA. The anthocyanins suppress the neuroinflammation that prevents deep sleep. The CLA increases metabolic activity and sleep pressure. The ellagic acid is metabolized into urolithins that enhance mitochondrial autophagy, and the pterostilbenes provide antioxidant protection and additional GABA enhancement. Over the course of weeks, several changes occur in your brain. Your adenosine levels begin accumulating more consistently. Your melatonin sensitivity improves because your melatonin receptors become less downregulated by inflammation. Your GABA signaling strengthens. Your glymphatic system begins functioning more effectively during the deeper sleep you are achieving. And the accumulation of amyloid begins clearing at rates faster than it is being produced. I want to be very clear about timeline expectations. You will not feel dramatically different after one night. You will not see imaging improvements after 1 week. But if you maintain this routine consistently for 8 to 12 weeks, research suggests you will notice measurable improvements in memory, mental clarity, and sleep quality. After 6 months, neuroinflammatory load in your brain will have decreased. After 1 year, your glymphatic clearance will have improved enough that amyloid accumulation will be significantly reduced. This only works if you actually do it consistently. Skipping nights means the glymphatic system does not fully clear accumulated waste. The routine must be maintained every single evening for maximum benefit. If you cannot do all 5 components, prioritize green tea and dark berries. These two deliver the core mechanisms you need. L-theanine and anthocyanins address the fundamental problems of low GABA and high neuroinflammation. Add the other 3 when you can. Also understand that this complements but does not replace other health interventions. You should still exercise for cardiovascular health. You should still manage stress to reduce cortisol. You should still maintain consistent sleep schedules to strengthen your circadian rhythm. Those work through different mechanisms, but none of them directly address the neurochemical deficiencies preventing deep sleep in people over 60. This routine does. Your brain at night is not passively resting. It is actively fighting the damage accumulated during the day. It is running a repair operation of extraordinary sophistication. But it can only run that operation if you provide the specific conditions and raw materials it needs. Most people over 60 provide neither. They are not getting deep sleep because their neurochemistry is imbalanced, and they are not providing the compounds needed to rebalance that neurochemistry. This routine addresses both. It is not revolutionary. It is not expensive. It is not complicated once you develop the habit. But it is powerful. It can be the difference between remaining sharp at 75 versus developing memory problems at 65. Your brain is not aging automatically. It is aging because of specific preventable mechanisms. And now you know what those mechanisms are and how to address them. I am Dr. William. If this resonated with you, share it with someone over 60 because they need to know this. I will see you in the next one.